today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the second overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
Runs through the contact. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They go right back to Singletary. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st and 10, Walker. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it's going to be 2nd down. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Singletary trying the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet. Down. This will wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Texans take the early. Turnover and converted into an opening touchdown. Matt Amendola now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
6-0 our score after one. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. As they under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. On the draw, here's Stroud. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on third down now. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Stroud now on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. The throwing again is Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The Texans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they run here with Singletary. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good, and the lead now stands at 13. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Walker hit and the ball is out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now a 2nd down throw for Walker. Buying time to his left. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down. And they go play action. Here's Walker. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Walker. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Goodwin. 63 yards. And the Browns are back within a score. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Singletary again. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a 2nd and 6. A give up the middle to Singletary. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. C.J. Stroud in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. 4 seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So, all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Walker now. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Working out of the gun here, Walker. Swings this out for Hunt. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his 1st catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw is Walker. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And quickly they get to the line. Stroud off the play fake. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Throwing now is Stroud. And that'll be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Man in motion left. That's Collins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Singletary. Touchdown, Houston. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Walker. That one complete to Prochet. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. That is caught by Dell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. To throw on 2nd down. Singletary. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now they're in the hurry-up. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Browns defense stands tall. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were ready. But the defense has practiced these situations too.
And just look at it this way. The two owners...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Buried behind the line by Shaquille Griffin on the corner blitz.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Walker. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
To throw is Walker.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Woods, the receiver, in motion left.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
A 1st down throw for Walker.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Texans scoop it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Tank Dell.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intent...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Walker's throw taken in by Cooper here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Walker. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Walker. Another completion here to Hunt. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt from 13 yards out. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And, oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Now they run the option on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Well, he still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10.